The swamp, at this point, I'd be happy with a swamp fan. I'd be happy with a swamp fan. Hot
for the presentation of the colors. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
It's a great day to be a Wildcat. Good morning and welcome parents and guests of the class of 2018. Welcome to Wildcat Nation. You know, it takes a community to raise a child, and when you look around and see the several thousand of you here supporting this graduating class of young men and women, you realize just how much that is true. This time I would like to welcome and recognize our special guests this year. Please stand when I call your name. First, Mr. Douglas Harwell, the District 1 School Board Commissioner. Next to him is Mrs. Martha Peak, Mobile County Public Schools Superintendent. Next to her is Mr. Cressel Threadgill, the incoming Superintendent for the Mobile County Public Schools. And on the end down there is Mr. David Ackridge, our Executive Manager for Information Technology. On the next row behind us here is our feeder pattern principals. First, Mr. George Sullivan, principal at Casadeva Elementary. Mrs. Jill Dickinson, principal at McDavid Jones Elementary. And Miss Paige Mixon, principal at North Mobile K through 8 School. To my immediate left and your right is Assistant Principal, Miss Cassandra Daffin. Next to her, our Assistant Principal, Mrs. Stephanie Tashman. Next to her is our counselor, Miss Jacqueline Stringer. And sitting next to her on the end is our other counselor, Miss Christy Matthews. Back here on the back is our Honorable Mayor, Mr. Jason Stringer, and his wife, Dawn. And next to them is our Signature Academy Specialist, Ms. Amy Mills. Also in our audience today are the members of the City of Citronelle City Council. If you would, please stand. Okay. And then also with us today, welcoming you into the stadium, our very own Azalea Trail Mage, Miss Caroline Malone, Miss Sydney Hendry, and our very own queen of the Azalea Trail Mage, Miss Joni Reed. This time I would like to recognize all former, current, and newly enlisted members of our military. If you would please stand. We want to say a special thank you for all you do and have done to protect all of us, which allows us to continue to do the things we love to do as Americans. Now I'd like all alumni of Citronelle High School, please stand. That's awesome. You are the foundation of this great community and this school, and we thank you for continuing to promote all the best things about Citronelle High School. We thank you for your continued support. Now I'd like to take a few minutes to address this senior class. Good morning, scholars.
Good morning.
Well, here you are at the end of a long journey and at the beginning of yet another one. I'm very proud to have been given the opportunity to serve as your principal here at Citronelle High School. We had a great, memorable breakfast together on Thursday, and I told you then that you as a class have accomplished many great things. Please stand if you have achieved, seniors, if you achieved a platinum score on the ACT Work Keys exam. There were 8 of them. This is the first group of seniors we have ever had a platinum score achiever, and we have 8. Good job. Over 85% of you have already achieved a career readiness indicator this year, and that number, as we tally and finalize that, will be very close to 90%. 3 years ago, we had over $2 million in scholarship offers with a senior class. It was about 20 more than this senior class. This is one of the smallest senior classes graduating we've had in about 7 or 8 years. Last year, the number of scholarship offers to the last year's graduating class was $5.2 million. This year, you as a class have received over $6 million in scholarship offers. If you received a scholarship offer this year, please stand and be recognized. If you have already earned a college credit in a dual enrollment class or through our AP programs, please stand. These students have worked very hard to get a jump start on their college experience. Thank you. If you're an AP scholar, meaning that you scored a 3 or higher in at least 3 AP courses, please stand. Now, folks, this is a great accomplishment, and we look to see those numbers increase over the next few years. Thank you. Morgan McCain, would you please stand? I don't know if I've ever been a part of a process where a graduate of the high school where I was a principal also graduated in the same year with a degree, a college degree. Morgan on Thursday graduated from the Bishop State with an associate's degree in general studies, and she's graduating today as a high school student, so we're proud of you. If you have been awarded an internship from one of our industry or city government partners for this summer, please stand. See, that's awesome. This year we had a total of 42 internships awarded to seniors and juniors. This is the largest number ever awarded, and we look for that trend to continue. Thank you. Seniors, if you have signed on to a branch of the military service, please stand. You represent the future of all of us by continuing to protect our rights and privileges as Americans. We appreciate you. Thank you. I want to especially recognize our top 10 academic students. Would y'all please stand? We actually had 12 this year because we had ties in several of those positions. So the top 12 representing the top 10 for our academic achievement. This is a special group of students who have pushed themselves academically during the 4 years they have been here, and I'm very proud of your accomplishments. This is awesome. Your top 12. Thank you. Seniors, as I've had the opportunity to get to know you and watch you finish out your 13 years as a student, I want you to know I'm very proud to be a small part of this graduating class. I am honored to be the one who gets to hand you your diploma here in just a moment. Y'all ready for that? Yes! I know you are. And in this nice, cool weather, I think we're all ready. Please remember that if you ever need anything, we're just a phone call, visit, instant message, or an email away. All of you should have my phone number in your phones. I want you to post me. Send me posts as you accomplish goals from now on. I want to know. I want you to keep me up on what you're doing, because I really want to know. I want to follow what y'all are doing. I'm extremely proud of you, and I wish you the very best. Thank you. Okay, moms, dads, grandparents, cousins, aunts, uncles, please listen. At this time, I ask that you please remain seated, turn off all cell phones, and refrain from whooping, hollering, making other, yeah, we're going to get it out now. Okay. Okay, but hooping, hollering, and making other inappropriate noises, and please hear me, until all of our deserving seniors have been recognized. At that time, I promise you, I will invite you to scream, holler, whistle, do whatever you need to do as loudly as you possibly can to show these graduates just how much you love them and how proud you are of their accomplishments. We're proud of them too, but we're going to refrain from doing whistling and all that from up here, so we'd ask that you do that too. Thank you in advance for respecting my request and joining me in this dignified recognition of the class of 2018. Thank you.
Good morning, classmates, faculty, and distinguished guests. Thank you all for celebrating this tremendous milestone with us and for all you have done to help us get to this point. Graduation is a time of mixed emotions. Some are of the sad thoughts that we will be parting ways with our friends, and the other is that of excitement for what is to come. We now stand at a crossroads in life, and the direction we choose to go will bear heavy on our shoulders for the rest of our lives. The past 18 years have been a journey full of twists and turns and a few uphill climbs. My journey personally has been quite the experience. I'm sure most of you have seen me crutching down the hall at some point in the last 4 years. For the most part, we were told what to do and when to do it by parents, teachers, and administrators. Yet we find ourselves on this road of life prepared to make our own decisions. There have been times on this journey full of great joy, extreme sorrow, and moments that you will remember for the rest of your life. One of my fondest memories in high school was this year when our AP class took a trip to Disney World during Mardi Gras break. It was a great trip, and I would love to share some of the stories, but I'm pretty sure we swore that what happened in Disney would stay in Disney. No, but it was a great time with some great friends, and I think we even talked about a 5-year Disney reunion trip, and I'm going to hold Miss Pippin to that. These 4 years at Citronelle have been amazing, but it is time to move on to the next chapter of our lives. For some of you, the uncertainty of life might be frightening, but if there is one thing I have learned, it is to trust God. Throughout my knee surgeries, I was uncertain of God's plan, but I knew that what I was suffering was for the glory of God. At a young age, I decided I didn't want to walk this road alone. I knew that I didn't know where I was going in life and that I needed a guide, someone to save me from myself. And so I called on Jesus. Now, almost 11 years later, God has called me into ministry. I am going to Mississippi State University to study business, and I am later planning to go to seminary. But I'm not exactly sure where God is wanting to use me or in what capacity. However, I trust the purpose that God has for my life, and you should too. Some people in our class know what they want to do. Others may not. But that's okay as long as your faith is in God. I want you to get this one point if you don't hear anything else today. I hear so many of my friends, classmates, and even family say that I will start trusting God when I get everything together. You will only truly be happy, content, or successful when you come to the honest realization that you can't do life on your own. We are inherently sinful beings and are in need of saving, and Jesus is the only way to receive that salvation. You might have the misconception that you have to be perfect to go on this journey, or that you can only go on this journey if your life is profound. You might think that God can only use you if everyone knows you, because we worship the idol of fame in this age. But if you really want to do something important in life, give your life to God, call on Jesus, be filled with the Holy Spirit. I'll leave you with this quote. Most successful young people don't look inside and then plan a life. They look outside and find a problem which summons their life. The world is full of problems, the greatest of which is a separation from God. I have devoted my life to telling people about the way that was made when Jesus shed his blood on the cross. What will you do in life? How will you better the world? I pray that you all seek God on that matter and his will for your life, and that you enjoy life and make something of yourself. I pray that you would glorify God in whatever you do, and I hope that we would all make an effort to stay in touch. With all of that being said, there's not a more fitting time to say, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. Thank you, and God bless.
Hunter, first of all, I think that deserves an amen. Amen. Thank you for those wise words. We want to present this to you as our salutatorian from the faculty, staff, and everyone connected to Citronelle High School. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for coming out to celebrate our graduation. Before I begin, I would like to say a few special thanks. First, to our faculty here at the school for helping all of us and getting us to this point, and also to all of the parents and family members out here that have encouraged and pushed us to do our best and reach this point. Over the last 4 years here, I have noticed that there are a lot of missed opportunities at stake. This school provides a fantastic avenue for learning and development, if not from the classes themselves, then by having a chat with fellow students or even the teachers. So often I hear students complaining of the work they have to do, and it would be wrong to say I don't do the same. However, there is a lesson that I draw that I see few others find. This lesson is the power of an education and what knowledge can do for you. Everywhere you look, there is something new to learn, something new to explore, but so many waste the chance because they do not want to expand their horizons. I won't ever use this in my career, you'll hear them say. When will I ever see this again? They will ask to anybody listening. The ones who say this, specifically about core subjects, lack the understanding that the world around them is full of everything we learn here. I have often found my math classes helpful in jobs, knowing how to find the right size ladder or even the right length of rope for a project. I use my science and engineering classes nearly every day as I observe the world around me, seeing how nature has become what it has and how nature changes us and affects our understanding of everything. What I mean to say in all of this is that you shouldn't waste your chance while you have it. Take a minute and let someone show you another way to do something, or show you something entirely new. Every bit of knowledge you hold will help you eventually. The more you can learn and retain, the greater chance you have at being successful. If you specialize in one thing, and one thing only, the greater your chance of being replaced in this forever revolving world. We are in an age where knowing how to operate a computer is commonplace, unlike 30 years ago when widespread computing was still new. We're in an age where having a college degree means less and less, as it becomes more commonplace. No longer can someone rely on just one degree, especially in an industrial field. Your greatest chance of finding and keeping a career, of keeping a place in society, is to learn as much as you can, because if you can learn how to do multiple jobs, you'll have a greater chance at keeping a job. It won't be easy, and it might not be the most fun, but you don't need to sacrifice ease or entertainment to find knowledge. Simply slowing down and looking at things a second time is still learning more than flying through something the first time you meet it. By slowing down and noticing the little details, you make yourself a better expert at anything you do. Of course, not any one person can know all of the information available in the world, and no one should, but we can all try. Seek a learning opportunity everywhere you go, even if all you learn is that the sky is a particular shade of blue. Any bit of knowledge you hold is more power that you have to become the greatest that you can, because learning something new opens up another door in life. It gives another ledge in case everything else collapses beneath you. It gives one more chance in life. When it comes between you and the guy who can work both machines on your shift, when it comes between you and the one willing to spend the time and learn the new technology, when it comes between you and your peers on who might keep the job. Never give up a chance to learn, and always keep an open mind. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Terry. Again, on the behalf of the faculty, staff, students, and everybody connected to Citronelle High School, we appreciate your wise words, and we congratulate you on being our valedictorian. Thank you. Okay, again, please hold your applause and noises until the last student receives his diploma, his or her diploma. Y'all ready? Will the graduates please stand? That was perfect.
You want me right here?
By the power vested in me by the Mobile County School Commission and the state of Alabama, and with the assistance of Ms. Cassandra Daffin and Mrs. Stephanie Tashpin, I will now award the seniors their diplomas.
Terry Wayland Foster. Hunter Levi Simonson. Jessity Adriana Orso. Aaron Lee Prestridge. Skyla Nicole Cardwell. Katrina Renee Bohannon. Michael Dylan Bunch. Patrick James Darrington. Hannah Drew Mowdy. Kaylee Brianne Snyder. Lauren Destiny Shepherd. Travis Tyler Shire. Haley Brooke Turner. Kennedy Malin Weaver. Derek Samuel Abrams. Desiree Adams. Hunter Blaine Adams. Jonathan Terrell Adams. Brendy Cherie Arthur. Caitlin Nicole Ayala. Kelsey Marie Baggett. Gracie Lynn Barber. Mackenzie Brooke Blunt. Trenton Blaine Brannon. Dakota Scott Brown. Kenya Montrell Brown. Jasmine Goldie Burrows. Jonathan Christopher Long Butler. Brandon Gage Bird. Cheyenne Montana Bird. Mally Lane Bird. Mildred Jeanette Bird. Trey Henry Bird. Keontae Kawan Chastain. Kayla Lynn Clapham. Tyler S. Clark. Delia Cheyenne Cobb. Justin Chase Cochran. Shanika Coleman. Haley Danielle Connor. David Fred Copeland. Maya Alana Corkin. Deandra Rayanne Creighton. Jamirical Shanae Cunningham. Alex Clay Danford. Austin Bailey Davis. Logan Jomay Dean. Devonye Rashad Dees. Lillian Eileen Deschler. Matthew Edward Douglas. Rachel Nicole Driscoll. Logan Anthony Duckworth. Nathaniel Bradley Duke. Trevor C. Evans. Leah Noel Flanagan. Kayla Nicole Foster. Hillary Marie Lillian Elise Frazier. Christina Ramona Geraldette Glover. Allison Faith Green. Madeline Maxine Gunya. James Hallmark. Dion O'Neill Hampton. Carly Marie Hazelwood. Justin Eland Herring. Chelsea D. Hill. Jemiah Nicole Hill. Tamaya Nicole Hill. Victoria Marie Hubbard. Tessa Nicole Hudgens. Alexis Bell James. Denard Jameen James. JC Delane Johnson. Natalie Rochelle Jones. Marshall Rayford Jordan. Tiana Cheyenne Kennedy. Nyasia Mariah Kilpatrick. John David King.
Jeremy Alexander Koger. Corey Liddell Mason Law. Jackson Price Lee. Cameron Levi Lewis. Jasmine Deanne Lewis. Matthew Lofton. Sarah Elizabeth Lopez. Garrett Royce Lott. Mallory Faith Lynch. Joseph Marks. Kiara DeMarvier Marks. Morgan Alexandria McCain. Terry Glenn McCullough. Jalen Jawan Mickles. Kelsey Marie Miller. Logan Stage Miller. Bradley Barry Milligan. Caleb Allen Moody. Taylor Lynn Moore. Terriana Mary Francis Mumford. Brianna Lee Nelson. Kristen Nicole Nichols. Dawson Garrett Orso. Jada Geneva Orso. Jonathan Dunford Floyd Orso. Kayla Sierra Orso. Jake Daniel Ott. Tucker Grady Phillips. Raven Cheyenne Pratt. Sydney Presley. Andre Carmel Pugh. Elijah Isaiah Radcliffe. Lydia Sophia Reed. Mickey Russell Reed. David Jamal Reese. Darius Antonio Reynolds. Ashley Danielle Rich. Miracle Latrice Rivers. Tanner Carlton Rao. Shane Austin Kyle Shook. Dawson Parker Shepherd. Haley Aladria Shepherd. Torius Lassay Shepherd. Hannah Maylin Silvers. Austin Scott Snyder. Sharday Michelle Stallworth. Morgan Lynn Stamper. Jacob Tyler Stanley. Cecil Travis Strickland. Isaiah Clayton Stringfellow. Michaela Louise Sullivan. Nathaniel Joseph Sullivan. Veronica Deanne Sullivan. Brianna Nicole Surratt. Carl Edward Thomas. Tabitha Ann Taves. Matthew Quinlan Tomlinson. Joseph Deontay Trotter. Garrett Evan Trowbridge. Peter Tron. Tara Dawn Turnage. Austin Elijah Turner. Jacarius Langston Turner. Katie Lynn Marie Valentine. Deshante Quinier Bonner. Brandacia Champagne Washington. Michelle Rayanna Washington. Elena J. Weaver. Annie Danielle Weaver. Austin Trent Weaver. Haley Grace Weaver. Hannah Gabrielle Weaver. Jordan Elliott Welch. Charleston Bernard White. Cody White. Eunisa Dashanae White. Brandy Leanne Williams. Zakarian Markel Williams.
Hang on. Hang on. Well, I was about to say, wait for it. Wait for it. Will the graduates please stand? Hold on. Okay, wait for it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2018. Oh, y'all can do better than that. Let's hear it for the class of 2018. Please stand for the alma mater.